It's so interesting to me to hear dubstep, or not dubstep, but brostep specifically, come back into the mainstream, or not the mainstream, but like the EDM consciousness, where people like Must Die, Skrillex, others are like, oh, why don't we just go back and make some dubs or brostep? If you're not kind of in the dubstep meta, again, brostep is kind of like a specific sound in the 2010s that kind of, it's kind of like the Skrillex sound. It's like the sound that whenever you think about like someone who isn't into electronic music or dubstep, it's like what they think dubstep sounds like. It's like the worst representation, least charitable, bad faith representation of what they think dubstep sounds like. And it's become cool again, which I think is really interesting. And I think it's actually kind of cool to go back and reclaim it and just be like, yeah, we're going to take this kind of cringy and not like super aged well sound and make it cool. Like use modern techniques and things to make it cool. And this isn't brostep, but this is another Must Die track. He's not afraid to make really obnoxious sounding stuff. But, and I don't mean that in a derogatory way. And now that I'm feeling like nostalgic and stuff, I want to give a little bit more interesting lore to dubstep on the brostep stuff. So probably the seminal brostep track is, I don't even know if I know the name of the song. I know it's a Zomboid track. It's Terror Squad. It's Terror Squad. So I'll play it, and if you recognize it, well, this is brostep. So let's see, when was this made? 12 years ago? I feel like it had to have been older. Maybe not. It was really 2013? Okay. But I'll kind of skip forward. No. Yeah, I'll skip forward. It's a good track. But when it came out, literally everyone was ripping it. Everyone was biting the style.
It's fucking Zomboid.
Anyways, you kind of get the idea. That is brostep. But there's history here. So legend has it, Zomboy put the song out, and were rumors at the time like, Zomboy is actually just ripping off a Skrillex song that never came out. A Skrillex song. He heard a Skrillex song and unconsciously or consciously kind of recreated that sound design and riff and put it into a song and finished the song and released it before Skrillex put out that song. And that was kind of like, I don't know where that started. I'm sure there's probably someone who can look up where that came from. But that was the rumor. And in an interesting twist to fate, when Skrillex kind of out of nowhere dropped his album Recess, the first track off that album, we'll just see. It is literally titled "All Is Fair in Love and Brostep," and it was Skrillex basically commenting on the fact of this sort of history of that rumor, and he finished the song and put it out, and then as part of that put his own twist on the idea with this title. And I think it is I think it's a cooler song. I think it's way bigger of a flex. It was kind of like a flex on Zomboy to be like, hey, yeah, like I don't know. It's like, hey, yo, I'm kind of like the godfather of brostep. I'm coming in to like plant my flag and stake my claim. I can make super sick stuff. I can do this better than you can, and you're just trying to bite my style. That's not what he was saying, but that's like my interpretation, and that's what I get from this. He wasn't intentionally trying to be like that. It's just by Skrillex putting out music, it just kind of emanates that. Like, he's one of the best to ever do it. And so let's do a quick A/B. So actually, yeah, let's listen to this, and then we can do an A/B between the two tracks. So I'll just kind of skip forward. What's up, Eve? We're doing a little bit of dubstep history before getting into the content. Yep, 2014. See? Same flow, same sound design. Let's go back. See? But I think the Skrillex song's way cooler. There's some cool moments. Just skip forward a little bit. This moment right here.
Many types of animals are used in the various...
Key change. Anyways, 10 years ago, it was super hype. And you see how I mean, where it feels like it's just a flex, or it's like, I don't know, it's cool. I geek out over it. And to bring it full circle as to why I'm talking about brostep, Skrillex and ISOX just put out, dude, is there an official link? I guess there's not an official link. Put out a track, which is basically a brostep track. And now everyone's like, oh, it's back? We're back. Let's start making this again. And it's really dope. It has some modern sensibilities, but it's got the really cool melodic intro. Very Skrillex. And a lot of the same Skrillex drums. An original Skrillex growl. Like from Scary Monsters. So super nostalgic to kind of hear this come out. We'll just listen to the full thing, because it's a great track. Classic Skrillex. right in the nostalgia. I don't know, it's super cool to see Skrillex kind of come back, return to form. A kind of a conspiracy theory. But I'll save that for another time because we've already been stalling for a half hour. Ask me about Skrillex conspiracy theory in person, and I will tell you what I think. We'll let the second drop play out. It's got a cool switch. Purple Lamborghini yoink. So what do I mean when I say purple Lamborghini yoink? I'll explain. Let's play the sound again. That sound. They want. It's called Purple Lamborghini Yoink because it's kind of an infamous sound from a Skrillex track. The Rick Ross and Skrillex from famous Suicide Squad official. Let's see if we can dig it up. Oh, God. Song's great, but Suicide Squad sucks.
Biggest boss. Murder on my.
I actually don't know where it is. Bear with me.
The revolution's born. You wanna know my name to go and get pistol on. Cut out your kid.
There he is.
Ain't no mercy, got that purple Lamborghini lurking. Rose, so she know that pussy worth it. Flooded Rolex at the Grammy Awards. They still selling dope, that's those Miami boys. Killers everywhere, it ain't no place to run. Forgive me for my wrongs, I have just begun.
There it is. Well,
forgive me for my wrongs, I have just begun.
Oops. Let me pull up a side by side. I'm not, this is not a conspiracy theory. This is for real. I am not insane. There. Let's narrow it in. Oops, wrong track.
For my wrongs, I have just begun.
Anyways, it's more dubstep lore. That sound has been memed to death. And it's cool. So self-referential. I like that Skrillex is, willing to go back. And even in this track, he plays the, oh my God sound. All right, indulge me on one last thing. If you didn't know, now you're going to know something cool.
Yes! Oh my God!
Now you know. Now you know.